Welcome back to the channel, my friends. Warhammer Man Studios. I'm Warhammer Man, and today we're taking a look at the recently announced death of Age of Sigmar. And then also we've got a reveal show on Friday, so we'll take a look at that as well. This video is sponsored by CMO Games. More on that later. Court is in session. All rise for the Honorable Grand Justice Gormain. In a land as grand and progressive as the territories of the regal Sumerus Summer King, it's never enough for justice to be decided simply on a whim. Left in the hands of the fallible and feuding aristocrats, the Lord of Mess ever aspires to higher and more noble ideas, and so demands a legal system that serves his people without fear or favor. Just as those noble sentinels who bear the title of Gore Warden dutifully protect the borders of these blessed lands, so too must the Grand Justice safeguard the nation from within, upholding the spirit of civility, reason, decency, and even-handed judgments. Alright, so here is the newest character, the newest announced death model for Age of Sigmar. Pretty cool. Obviously got like a little bit of like a judge thing going on here. I do like the book and everything. The crazy wig. Looks like it's made out of entrails. Got like some severed hands on a chain right here. The skull weapon gavel. Pretty cool model overall. Definitely very, very gory. And for sure in theme with the Flesh Eater courts. Grand Justice Gormain is the respected incumbent of this vital post. To convey accurately the qualities possessed by this most learned individual would require almost as many volumes as are neatly catalogued within his great library of jurisprudence. He is a judge, yes, but also a keen scholar, with a proficient understanding of the strange elder tongues in which the new Summer Court's ancient codes of law were once inscribed. No mere bookish laureate, Gormain is also an inspiring rhetorician. In the halls of a new Summer Court, the domains of distant lords, and even on the battlefield of war, he delivers stern proclamations divine from the fundamental precepts that underpin the kingdom's constitution. Thus, the Grand Justice ensures those who transgress are harshly reproved. Their fate is, alas, a necessary example, the price of law and order. So pretty cool, standing on a stack of books, holding the one. Awesome paint job right here. I don't know if any of this is like actually textured into the model, but I do love the sort of like text that you can kind of barely see. And then, of course, all of the like blood marks on it. Very cool. Awesome, awesome paint job. The little blood coming from the entrail wig. So there's a second Flesh Eater Courts character announced with the impending death of Sigmar. And I don't mean like Sigmar is dying. I mean like the actual like death codex and new models are finally coming to Age of Sigmar. But I mean realistically, like the edition is pretty much coming to an end. So hail to the noble seneschal who makes safe the borders of his master's kingdom. Foul forest demons and sinister assassins are abroad in the mortal realms. In such tumultuous times, it is incumbent upon the munificence of the Summer King to protect his borders and citizens from the barbarians who reave the lands beyond. This crucial duty is bestowed with a great honor upon a Summer King's most mighty and chivalrous kinsfolk, who are granted the distinguished title of abhorrent Gore Warden for their stalwart defense of the realm. Stationed in great redoubts at strategic points across the land, these determined marcher lords are sworn to protect the boundaries of their liege kings at all costs. Okay, so I gotta say, this model is absolutely sick. You guys know my normal complaint, we don't need any more like just generic foot heroes for most factions. So slap a couple wings on that bad boy, and now we're talking. This is absolutely awesome. I love this model. I love the wings. I love the actual pose and everything. It's got an awesome tactical rock that is very in theme with the Flesh Eater Courts. Just absolutely love this model. This is a home run for me. The Gore Wardens hold symbols, rings of keys, the keys to the kingdom, which represent their court-appointed authority over the gates to their lord's blessed lands. Many also take up the fashion of magnificent ruffs that mark them like sunbursts as anointed servants of the Summer King. Some whisper that these devoted margraves pursue their solemn duty with too great a fervency, verging perhaps on the territorial obsession. But these are mere murmurings of dissent from a jealous courtiers, or intruding miscreants soon to be imprisoned in the cells of the Gore Warden's keep. So just a little look at some of the detail up close. The necklace is awesome. Just really, really nice model. All the detail on the keys. The hand with like that little claws kind of sticking out. And then, of course, that sweet, sweet tactical rock. It falls to the Gore Wardens to rouse trespassers, apprehend poachers, and intercept treacherous scouting parties from the hostile lands. They rally their swiftest bannermen to meet the task. And these fierce men and women descend upon the quarry as though carried by great wings. The result, surely, of many years spent in pursuit of their sacred duty. Fret not, dear friend, you have an invitation. You need not fear the Gore Warden's gaze. As the date of the great feast draws closer, we shall introduce you to the other esteemed members of the royal court. Alright, so some really nice models coming for the Flesh Eater Courts. In what is overall a range that is definitely lacking, I would at least like to see, with the launch of the codex, them put out some new ghoul models. The ones that are out right now are okay, but they're definitely on the dated side. And because Flesh Eater Courts has so few actual units to choose from, it would be pretty awesome if like their core unit got an update. Because to tell you the truth, especially with these new characters coming out, it's becoming very evident what's new and what's from the older range. Although like the Zombie Dragon kit is still amazing. Now a quick message from today's sponsor. CMO Games has been selling Games Workshop products online for over 20 years. They carry the full line of Games Workshop products, including Warhammer 40,000, Age of Sigmar, Necromunda, Blood Bowl, paint tools, and more. Almost all Games Workshop products are priced at 15% off MSRP. CMO Games takes pre-orders for most Games Workshop products released at their earliest date possible. 12:01 a.m. on Saturday, they go live. Most of these pre-order products are also priced at 15% off MSRP. CMO Games offer free shipping in the US 48 with an order of $50 or more. Their customer service is top-notch and they ship most orders within 24 hours. Visit CMOGames.com using the affiliate link in the description and let them know that you heard about CMO Games from Warhammer Man. Now back to the video. But that being said, here is our World Championship preview. So it is on Friday the 17th of November. So this Friday at 10 p.m. EST. And that's Saturday the 18th of November at 3 a.m. GMT. Or Friday, 7 p.m. PST, Saturday, 4 a.m. CET, Saturday, 2 p.m. AEDT. So figure out which one of those is yours and tune in. But so far, we know there's going to be releases for Warhammer 40,000, Warhammer Age of Sigmar, Warhammer the Horus Heresy, the Old World, Underworlds, Kill Team, and Necromunda. So for 40k, I'm not sure what's coming. We know that Admech and Necrons are the next couple codexes. We've seen both of the combat patrol boxes that are coming from them. We've seen a couple characters for those two factions, and I'm not really sure what else is coming, but I would imagine it's going to be something Adeptus Mechanicus or Necron themed. As far as Age of Sigmar is concerned, I'm expecting the Flesh Eater Courts, Battle Tome, and then probably these two new characters, hopefully some new ghouls. Warhammer Horus Heresy, they have announced a long time ago that they were going to have like plastic jump assault squads and a couple other things, so I'm hoping that they're finally going to release the stuff that people have really been waiting on. And then next for Warhammer the Old World, maybe we'll get like an actual release date or we'll get like a preview of what is in the launch box. I might have gotten a little bit ahead of myself, but I feel like the Warhammer Old World was supposed to launch at the end of this year, but now it looks like maybe early next year. So I'm hoping that that's going to be like a preview of the actual launch box itself. That would be pretty awesome. And then for Underworlds, I really don't know, honestly. They just put out like a new starter set and a new base set. So I would imagine it's probably going to be like one or two new warbands. For Kill Team, again, I really don't know. They have already announced the newest like set coming out. And we know that they have broken it up into two. So we have like the actual like terrain set. And then we have the two new warbands. And while neither one of those box sets has actually come out yet, it would be really strange of Games Workshop to announce something else in the meantime. Because normally they show something off and then that comes out before they show something else off. So I really don't know what's coming for Kill Team. It would be really strange if they just jump in and start showing off like the second wave of releases for what amounts to like the new quote unquote season, even though seasons are kind of dead. And then for Necromunda, we still have quite a few of the factions that don't have vehicles yet. So I would imagine that we're going to see some of those vehicles, at least like one new set of them, and then possibly like another character or two. Games Workshop has been really enjoying making those Forge World resin characters. All right, so I think that's at least like some kind of guess or some kind of idea as to what I would like to see for each of those games. But as always, let me know what you think down below. Always like to hear back from you guys in the comments. What do you think is coming? What do you hope is coming? Do you think this is going to be a massive reveal show, or are we just going to get like one thing for each of these games? Always fun kind of tossing out ideas and everything. I like to give you guys mine. I don't put a ton of thought into them in advance. But obviously in the past, I have gotten a lot of my guesses correct. And a lot of you guys also have chimed in the comments and then been on 100%. So I'm not sure if some of you guys got some leaks or some previews behind the scenes, or if you're just lucky at guessing, but keep up the good work. And as always, special thanks to CMO Games for sponsoring the video. Check out the link in the description to save 15% on Games Workshop. That's it for today. Warhammer Man Studios, I'm Warhammer Man, and I'm pretty excited for the death of Age of Sigmar. Not like the whole game, just the actual death battle tome and new models finally being released. And I'm out of here.